They're hitting you with 28.9% interest rate. Very high interest rate.
I'm paying off a 327% loan.
This video is a perfect example of how people get trapped financially. We've got bad car loans, a whole lot of credit card debt, and a woman trying to pay off a 327% interest loan. If you think your situation is bad, this should make you feel a whole lot better.
Customer went and sold his vehicle because we told him to get it in house finance.
Chrysler 300, dude. He literally sold it in front of our lot.
He told me he can do only for 100. And I put the number, even at 225, you got 79 bi-weekly.
Why does he think that he can do 400?
He vaguely went over it with Kyle. Gave her vague numbers.
But to him, doesn't work that way. This is financing. We're trying to lend you money. One way or another, we'll be able to get him done. This vehicle has 130,000 miles. I mean, 2 years and a half, max 3 years. He's 18?
Yeah.
18?
He sold his car before the loan was finalized. Selling the car before approval puts you in a terrible position. Now he's desperate, and desperate people don't shop for good terms. They take whatever gets them moving again. This is when bad loans suddenly start to look acceptable.
Yeah, this is a tough call.
I told him, like, get the insurance, let me talk to the finance department. Then we go from there.
You did make it up, man. It's seeing you. So I'm the one who does financing. I discussed it with you before.
I just sold my car, yo.
I know, man. They're telling me that. We got some guts. How much did you sell it for, first of all?
26. Girl that had it before the one I bought it from.
No way. That works out somehow. Walk me through your income. It's $1,900.
Roughly.
I was very particular in telling you, hey, man, like, you're 18 years old. About to be 19, right? No? Shit, you just like, dude, you just started work in 5 months. You're saying the low end 19. What does that mean?
I work more than that sometimes, but that's
Okay.
like the
The bare minimum. Did you get a quote from
it
insurance?
was like 320.
He's making about $1,900 a month, and the insurance quote alone is $320. That's before the car payment, before the fuel, before the maintenance. The math already doesn't work. One unexpected bill and this whole thing collapses.
320 insurance. I'm just trying to logically make sure you can afford this, man.
I know I can afford it. I don't have no bills. It's gonna be this, car insurance, and my phone.
Here's a few challenges I have with this deal. For an 18 years old person, it doesn't go more than 2 years, which is 56 terms. You're at almost 3 years. This is unheard of, to be honest with you. I might be able to get that approved, but that's a 225 bi-weekly, just to let you know. No, that's 200. Only way I would get it approved just because we get you 3 years warranty on the vehicle. I'm gonna go try to get you approved at 225 bi-weekly, which is, let's say, 450 monthly. And you got 320, what does that put you at? Almost 8, plus, let's say, $100 in gas, plus another, give or take, $200 maintenance. You're doing $1,000 monthly on your vehicle. 900 plus whatever you can make after. Room to play.
He's just heard the numbers, nothing's been signed yet. And this is the most important part of the whole conversation. Because right now the math is clear. And when you're young, you likely don't have a reference point. You don't know what's normal. And you don't know what's excessive.
Are you mentally comfortable with that?
Yeah.
100%. Look at me.
I don't think I'm gonna even spend $200 a month on it.
To work out a car. Yeah, I know, but that's always like a worst case scenario situation.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm gonna know, your interest is as high as it fucking gets. The bank gave you $10,000 for this vehicle because you're a first time buyer, 18 years old, high risk. They're hitting you with 28.9% interest rate. Very fucking high interest rate.
28.9%. It's no longer about buying a car. It's about how long you're going to be paying for it. You can make the payment every month and still feel like nothing's changing. The balance doesn't really come down the way you'd expect it to. You think pain means progress. With a rate like this, it mostly just means you're staying in it.
You're saying that you have extra money. Don't let the bank make the money. Pay 300 extra, 400, whatever it is. Because literally, instead of 6,000, you can make it like $2,000. We're gonna report you to Equifax, so it's gonna help you with your credit. Hopefully, in a couple of years, you're not gonna be in this situation. Out alone on your credit, you pay it off, everything's good, right? Let me go submit it. I will get back to you in 10 minutes.
Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy your new ride. Any issue with the car, give us a call, contact us. We're here to help anytime.
Yes, sir. No issues.
Enjoy your ride, buddy.
Yes, sir.
So after hearing everything, after sitting with the rate, the terms, and what it's going to cost him, he goes ahead and accepts the loan. From here on out, every payment, every month, every decision around money has this loan sitting in the background. This is how people end up stuck early. Not with one massive mistake, but by saying yes to something they don't fully understand.
I'm back from the dealer. I got approved with Capital One. Okay? The first offer that they gave, they wanted me to get in this fucking Honda that I didn't want. It had so many miles and it was like a 2017. And yeah, it just didn't make sense to me. So I found another one and it was a Nissan Kicks 2020 with 49,000 miles. And the offer that they gave me was 1,000 down and it was going to be 72 months, 25% NPR, whatever, $474 a month. I wanted to have warranty. The warranty that they were offering me was $3,000 and $3,070. There was like add-ons of $1,000. I don't know. The loan was gonna be $19,000, right?
The number she gave didn't include the warranty. That puts her car at roughly $16,000. But over 6 years, she's going to pay about $34,000 in total. That means she's paying more in interest than the car is worth. She's essentially buying the same car twice.
We'll get them to drop the warranty price to $2,423, and then the add-ons or whatever went down to $674, and then my monthly payment was gonna be $449, 72 months at a 20% APR, right? But I don't know. I felt a little bit pressured. I told them I was gonna go eat and I was gonna come back, and I made it seem like I was gonna get it because I felt a little bit like they were on me. I don't know. So I needed to get out of there. That was the offer. I texted them and I told them that I needed to think about it a little more. But yeah.
You can hear she's uncomfortable with it. She's trying to get the cost down, and that's good. That tells you she knows something doesn't feel right. But even after trying to shape things down, the structure of the deal doesn't change. The rate is still high, the term is still long, and the total cost is still massive.
I am going to tell you exactly how much we are paying every single month in just minimum payments. I splurged today, and let the hate comments begin. Starting with credit card number 1, which our goal is to pay off December 2025. Minimum monthly payment is $528. Credit card number 2, minimum monthly payment is $315. Credit card number 3, minimum payment is $284.09. Credit card number 4 is $267. Credit card number 5 is $296. And last but not least, credit card number 6, this one hurts. Minimum monthly payment is $620.64, which comes out to a monthly total of $2,310.64.
It comes out to $2,310 a month. That's not paying anything down, that's not getting ahead. That's just what it takes to not fall behind. Every month before anything else. Over $2,000 is already spoken for.
Interest rates range from 9.99% all the way up to 29.99%. The first card that we're paying off actually has the lowest interest rate, but it has the second highest minimum monthly payment. So our plan is to pay that one off and then be able to take that minimum monthly payment and snowball it into the next card. There are 2 cards that have nearly the same interest rate. So the next card we pick to pay off will be one of those, and we'll start the avalanche method of credit card payoff.
We don't actually know what the balance is, but when the minimum payments add up to over $2,300 a month, the balances are clearly substantial. Minimum payments don't get that high without a lot of debt behind them. When the balances are big, there is no quick way out. Whatever the total is, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of discipline, and a lot of money to work it down.
If you are in hot girl debt, I got you. Here's exactly what you're going to do. This was my first year ever being in debt, and it has been one of the most stressful experiences of my life. I do not recommend it. Avoid getting into credit card debt. It's not cute. Anyways, back to the tray. My schemer dad taught me this. He's a self-proclaimed cockroach to society. Step 1, you're going to research new credit cards with 0% interest for 18 months. You're going to open up a new credit card. It will take you 5 seconds. While you're opening up that credit card, there's going to be an option for you to transfer your debt. I had no idea you could do this. Like I said, it was my first year ever being in debt.
Now, something like a 0% balance transfer can help, but only under specific conditions. And they only work for disciplined people, people who stop adding new debt, and people who actually pay it down during the 0% window.
I'm trying to get out of it real quick, but this changed my life. Now, I'm going to warn you, there is a one-time transfer fee of like $200, but you're paying that in interest anyways. You're basically paying that transfer fee so that you can be interest-free for 18 months. Basically, this is going to just buy you some breather time to get out of debt. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl in New York City chasing my dreams who already feels like a millionaire, and I got myself into a little bit of credit card debt because of it. Hope this helps.
This is where people mess it up. They move the balance over, they feel some relief. The old card doesn't stay paid off. It slowly gets used again. A little bit here, a little bit there. Now instead of one problem, they've got 2 balances.
Do I use my credit cards even though I'm $48,000 still in debt, 109 overall? Person says that every card is over limit and I'm paying late fees. Well, there's a very specific reason for that. And it's because I'm paying off a 327% loan that is tying up $650 a month for me. And that loan, if I can get it paid by next Friday, will actually end up saving me about $250 a month in interest. You heard that correctly. 327%.
327% interest. No situation justifies it. Not cash flow, not convenience, not short-term need. A rate that high isn't designed to help you solve a problem. It's designed to keep the problem going. You're not borrowing money to move forward. You're renting money at a price that guarantees you stay stuck.
Not all of these cards are over limit like you're saying they are. My TJ Maxx credit card and my Discover are in hardship, and that is back pay, and I'm almost caught up. That's why you're seeing negative amounts. And TJ Maxx is closed. Capital One is not over the balance. It's actually under by $3. The last two that you're seeing, Citi and American Express, yes, they are over limit, but it's because I'm having to shift things around. Would I rather pay $40 in late fees, or would I rather pay 327% interest?
This is just a mess. Cards are maxed out. Some are over the limit, others are right on the edge. Minimums are high, fees kicking in. Interest is piling up everywhere at the same time. At this point, it's not about making progress. It's about trying to keep everything from collapsing all at once.
The long and short of it is, I would rather take care of my 320% interest and then go get those cards caught up. I did use my credit cards, however, at the beginning of this journey because I had about a $500 deficit. I know that a lot of people are new here, and that's why I thought I'd just come on and clarify this a little. But next Friday, come hell or high water, that stupid loan is getting paid off.
When you're $500 short every month, the cards are part of the problem. But the bigger issue is income. You can move balances around, you can juggle cards, you can try to optimize payments. But if the money isn't coming in, the gap never closes. At some point, the only thing that actually changes the situation is bringing the income up, not putting more charges on plastic. If you want to see more, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.